Don't worry about it. Cancel my contract. For those who don't know me, I got a slick ass mouth. God, why me? Why I gotta go through this? Why are you not? Or just feeling like God.
A little bit. He's trying to get the church the grind.
Hey y'all. What's today first? Today is Thursday. Dang, I meant to drop that in the trash. I am out. I just stopped the tropical smoothie. I got me I'm using all my free birthday rewards from all the apps from the places I eat at. And so they gave me a free smoothie. So I just want to pick that up. But I don't know if y'all can see it over here at Starbucks. Today is a work day. I don't really know what I'm doing today. I just know I got work to do. So I just wanted to check in with y'all. I don't know if I'm like extra zoomed in because I can't see y'all. So hopefully I'm not. Hopefully my skin is looking good, y'all. My skin is getting so much better. It still got a long way to go. Anyway, y'all, let me figure out my life. I'm about to go to Starbucks and get some work done. I will talk to y'all in a few. Thank you. Have a good day. Yeah, I did not bring my camera. I wasn't even gonna vlog this part, but I'm here at Jackie Hill. I don't know if I my keys. Jackie Hill Perry. She having like a concert or whatever. Child, Jackie is popular. She got the white people coming out, the old white people. It's raining. But the church is up there, child, and parking is crazy. So I'm about to make this hike up here. And it started at 7. I didn't think that it was Friday and people were getting off from work, so it was traffic and it's raining, which means people don't know how to drive. So I'm about to make this hike. This is all the traffic. I'm about to make this hike up there, and then I'll try to get some footage when I'm in there. So I'll see y'all.
Standing there about the nature of God, where they don't want nothing to do with him because of how the church has done with us, right? And so it felt like this was a necessity. It felt like I had to advocate for God.
All right, y'all, I'm leaving. I left out a little bit early because when I say it's packed, it is packed, and I'm not trying to be in this traffic. Child, should I go down this hill? It's giving. I don't know if I want to do this to myself because it's wet. Oh, Jesus, we gonna pray and hope I do not fall and bust my butt. Because if I don't go down the hill, I gotta walk all the way around. I don't know if y'all can see it, but I'm trying to walk down the hill. But anyway, it was really good. She talked about struggle and how sometimes when we go into struggle, that can give us a lens to, or I guess change the lens through how we see God. And the main point was basically like, don't let your heart harden. Oh shoot, just stepped in that water. Don't allow your heart to harden because you're going through the trials and tribulations of life. Just because we are here in this world does not mean that God is not going to be with us through everything we go through. That doesn't mean that God is not going to prepare us, to give us guidance, to help us through those things. Don't allow just life to harden your heart. And I've been in moments like that in my life where I'm just like, I'm going through something and feeling like, you know, dang, God, why me? Why I got to go through this? Why are you not? Or just feeling like God is absent while I'm going through stuff. So it was a really good sermon. Tomorrow it's the second part, but it's like early in the morning. I think like 9 o'clock in the morning. So I don't even know if I can get here a little bit early because I gotta drop the dog off to get grooming. I don't know, child. But anyway, I'm trying to leave out early so I can beat all this traffic. And I will see y'all for the second session tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to that, and also I'm going to have lunch with one of my girls, Brittany. We're going to this place called Milk and Honey. The reviews seem like they're good, so I mean, y'all know I love to eat, so I'm excited about it. So anyway, I will see y'all later. Hey y'all, so I think the last time I talked to y'all, I was going to the Glory Conference. It was really good. The second day was really good. Today she taught about she just taught about women and the role we play in bringing like people to Christ, and how valued we are as women. And she taught on yesterday she taught on Sarai and Hagar, and then today she taught on the woman at the well. It was really good. I enjoyed it. It was good for my spirit. This week I have just been really like tapped in with God, like on a level that I typically am not, which you know, I've been struggling to get back to. And so I feel like that was this conference was a good way for me to end off my week and catapult me into next week. So we just finished brunch, lunch, whatever. We went to Milk and Honey. I would give it say a 6 out of 10. I would say 1 because they had us sitting at a small table. When I go out to eat with people, like, we order everything. Like, we want to try everything. And so we was at like a small, like, little tabletop that wasn't big enough, and they didn't want to move us to a table that can accommodate us. So we were like fighting for space with our food, and our waiter was not the best. It wasn't like he even came to be like, let me take some plates and make this easy for y'all. So I would say because of that experience, I didn't like it. And then also, like, the food was like basic. We got chicken and waffles, lobster tail. Oh, they had some good honey, the honey butter biscuits. Oh, dang, did I miss my exit while I'm talking to y'all? Those were extremely good. And then we got like this crab hash, which was very mediocre, and then waffles, and then a mimosa. That's the first place I went to. Like, usually when you go to brunch, like, places have like pictures, or you can do like bottomless mimosa. Like, they were selling them by the glass, and I'm just like, okay. Dang, do I have to get over? Yeah. Exit. Oh, shoot. Yeah, exit 77. I be missing my exit. But anyway, so me and Britt, I really love Britt. I'm so thankful. This is so random. I'm just so thankful for the community that God is allowing me to build while I'm here. Because community is just so important as you venture through life. And I told y'all that book that I read, it has me being really intentional about the people in my life. And I just love Brittany. I love her. She's like the sweetest person that I've ever met. Like, genuinely wants people to win, and she's really nice. I told her sometimes she's a little bit too nice, but sometimes people, okay, sir, sometimes people who are nice, they can't really just help it. You know, they can't help being nice. But I really enjoyed her. We brainstormed a lot of ideas, and it is so important to, oh shoot, hold on, y'all, I gotta get over. Oh, there y'all. Alright, skirt. It is so important to surround yourself by people who are better than you, and encourage you, and who are just, you're on the same type of stuff that you are on. And a lot of times I'm so isolated in how I live my life. It's not even funny. And I think it's just like naturally, you know, I'm an only child. I'm just used to being by myself. But me being by myself is not always a good thing. It's one thing to enjoy your own company, but to not have a community is not good. And so I said all to say that I'm just happy that God is, I miss my exit. God is allowing me to build my community. But we came up with a bunch of good ideas. And I told her, don't tell me nothing, because I'm like, girl, let's go. Let's do this. So we've been meeting every month for the last few months. And every month that we meet each other, like, we come up with, like, we just brainstorm our ideas, and we hold each other accountable. Like, the course that girl, where did they got me? I'm in a backwoods somewhere. I wonder how much these houses cost, though. It's looking like they buying, what is this? It looks like they buying them up. People buying them up and gutting them out. I need to look at buying a house over here. Put a little well, I don't know if people want it. Do people want an Airbnb in the hood? I don't know. I'm all over the place. But anyway, the point I'm making is we came up with a whole bunch of ideas. And typically when we have those, like, it's kind of like little mastermind meetings, honestly. We come up with ideas for each other, or like we bounce ideas off of each other, and then we hold each other accountable to it. I know she had like one where I was like, girl, like, because she owns a medspa too. I'm like, girl, why you don't have your protocols out? Like, people pay for protocols. We pay for protocols. She's like, I don't know. And then I'm like, put it out. You need to put it out. I'm like, girl, we be sitting on too much money. Like, it be so many ideas. And I thought I was the only person like this. I be having so many ideas, but I don't be, where am I at? I wonder what area of Atlanta this is in. Because these houses are not the best, but I can see that they about to try to gentrify it. And I need to get up on it. I really need to get up on it. But anyway, I'm like, we be sitting on so much money, man, and we don't execute. And I get it, because I get overwhelmed by my ideas. It's a little bit annoying, like, to be in my head, but it's like, it's good to hold somebody accountable. I mean, to have somebody hold you accountable, because if we don't ourselves, we kind of like slack. Like, we be playing small. I'll talk about that a lot. Like, I guess I'd be referring to myself, like, stop playing small. But anyway, the point I was making, we had a good conversation. We got some, oh, this is the police thing, the little police camera up here, don't get me. I'm like, we gotta really, I enjoy her because she's somebody who can hold me accountable and vice versa. And you need people like that in your life who know what your goals and your dreams are and can check in on you and say, what's up? I seen you ain't put this out. I seen you ain't did that. Like, what we waiting on? So I always enjoy meeting with her. So I'm looking forward to next month because I told her, like, we've come up with some ideas and stuff, and I'm like, this is good, but now we got to execute. The idea is one thing, but the action behind it and executing is a completely different process. And so I'm looking forward to the ideas that we talked about and just actually making them come into, girl, where they got me into something. But anyway, I'm about to head home. I'm not doing nothing else for the day. I might edit tonight so I could say that I did something. I've been being really hard on myself because I'll be feeling like I could do a lot more than what I really be doing, especially because I'm off of work or whatever. Okay. So yeah, I just want to check in with y'all. And I'll probably talk to y'all. I don't know when I'll talk to y'all, but I'll talk to y'all when I talk to y'all. Good morning, y'all. I just wanted to say, I probably should have did a montage. Y'all did not need to see me like this. But anyway, it's Monday. It's like 7:30 in the morning. I just woke Caleb. I'm about to get ready and start my day. It's super early. But me, I don't be waking up this early, especially not to work. So I have a lot on my to-do list today, and I just want to hold on, Sarah, because you loud. You drowning me out, girl.
Nowhere to be found. You gotta watch out for them.
I'm about to get my to-do list started today. I really want to have a productive week, like genuinely, because for the last week, I ain't gonna say I haven't been doing nothing, but I feel like I could have done more. So we're gonna do more starting today. I want to start my Monday off good. It's gonna set the tone for the week. I don't think I have anything planned for this week, so it might be a work week, but I'm about to take y'all along with me. So see y'all in a few.
I don't wanna mess this up. Could it be too much to say I'm in deep in, swimming in my feelings? I've been here before, but it feels like I'm drowning.
Okay, y'all, I feel good. I'm done with the course. I'm done. I have to go back and like edit the footage. I recorded it on Zoom, but I'm so glad that I'm done with that. I was like procrastinating on weeks for doing it. Like, the course is done, but I wanted to talk through the slides. I didn't want people to just actually have to read through them. It just feels like it's received better when somebody is talking to you versus you having to read it on your own. So the course, that part is done. I just need to edit, but I got that part out the way because I told you I was procrastinating. Like, I kept putting it off. I don't know why. I really don't know. I had to pray, like, God, give me a spirit of confidence. Like, I know the material. I did it. I ran a medspa. I know what I'm talking about, but I don't know why I was just, I don't know. You know, we be in our own head. So now I'm about to pull out my planner and see what's on the agenda next. I don't know what I gotta do next. I know that this was a huge goal on my checklist. I'm probably about to do some YouTube stuff, probably edit a video, organize some footage, some stuff like that. And then I think I'm gonna go to the, I'm gonna go to the grocery store. Am I gonna go to the grocery store? I'm gonna go to the grocery store after this because I want some flowers too, and I need to get like some fruits and vegetables and stuff like that. So I just wanted to check in with y'all. Listen, when I put on this coat, I mean business. I just wanted to check in with y'all, let y'all know that things are going as planned. I really want to have a productive week. I'm rewarding myself by going somewhere, and I said in order for me to actually go, I need to make sure that I'm productive. I need to handle business because sometimes, child, I be being lazy. I just really be being lazy. That's what it boils down to. And I'm like, no more. No more, Shannon. Get it together. So we are getting our lives together. And I will check in with y'all in a few. Alright, y'all. So we are at Trader Joe's. I need to go grocery shopping. I'm just getting mainly like breakfast stuff. So I should really be in and out. And then I'm gonna go to Whole Foods because Whole Foods has these sausages that are so good. And I'm gonna see if hopefully I can get them on sale. But oh, and I'm gonna get me some flowers. I want to get me some flowers. Today's a beautiful day. I'm gonna get myself some flowers. Anyway, let's go.
Am I overthinking? Tell me, am I foolish to think you meet me here? I wanna do this again. I'm going down 'cause I know that you
Good morning, y'all. First of all, let's clap it up because I did my own hair. Y'all know I do not know how to do my hair, and I actually did my own hair this morning. I should have recorded it, but I didn't know how it was gonna turn out, but it looked pretty decent. So we're about to do my lashes. Let me grab the glue, let me grab my tweezers, and I'm going to grab my lash glue. I said that. So we're about to do a story time. Let me see, should I put it right here? Do a story time while I do my lashes. So child, first let me tell you that I got blacklisted from a hospital system, which is ultimately what ended up happening. But I'm gonna tell y'all the story of how it happened. So an assignment that I was on, the assignment that I was just on actually, I had completed the assignment with no issues. No issues when it came in regards to my you know, working as a nurse. They never had to question anything about my charting or whatever. My work ethic was on point. So typically I always have block scheduling. Always, literally always. In the last 3 years that I've been doing travel nursing, I've never had an issue with my schedule ever. I've even went to facilities that allow you to make your own schedule. So this particular facility, they were cool with my block scheduling. I wasn't being picky about the days that I wanted to work. You could have put me on every weekend. I don't be doing that anyway. I'm a grandma. I be in the bed about 8 o'clock. But my thing was I needed my schedule to be blocked. And for y'all who don't know, that means I need all my days to be consecutive. Because I work night shift. I'm no good to nobody if I'm one day off, one day on. So the whole entire contract, mind you, I actually extended before. I extended like several weeks again before it was time for me to take a break. And the whole entire time on my contract, they gave me block scheduling. So we get a new manager on that unit. The manager asked me for my schedule and I give it to him. I go look at my schedule and the man got me one day on, one day off. That's not an option for me to work that way. Mind you, the assignment is pretty far, like an hour and a half. You know, I be driving far. So it just doesn't work for me. And I'm not, where it's at, they ain't got no hotels that's up to my standards. So I go home after every shift. Plus I got my dog, so I can't, it's not like I could just stay in a hotel. I mean, ultimately I could have got a hotel that allows dogs, but they didn't have no hotel that I wanted to stay in. And so the moral of the story is, moving forward. So then I tell the supervisor, like, hey, you know, I see you did the schedule, but I only do block scheduling. So he like, well, it wasn't in your contract. And my priority is the unit. I can try to work with it, but ultimately, if we are short-staffed, I can't really be concerned about your block scheduling. So I didn't say nothing back. I immediately told my recruiter, cancel the contract. I know these people verbatim. I'm not about to go back and forth with him. I don't even have the energy. At this point, I think I'm at week 16. Typically, the contracts are 13 weeks, so I didn't add it on a few extra weeks. Mind you, I'm doing 48 hours on this contract. I'm tired. I don't have the energy to go back and forth. So I tell my recruiter immediately, hey, I'm not going to renew, cancel the contract. So my recruiter is like, well, you know, what happened? And I just tell her simply, hey, they're not going to work with my schedule. And she like, well, you know, I tell her the story. And she like, well, that don't make sense. Especially if they've been allowing you to have block schedule. So the way that she was talking was like she had some power. She like, oh, I'm going to go ahead and get this resolved. I'm going to escalate it, da-da-da-da. She was like, don't cancel the contract. Let's just go ahead and get this resolved. So I think I was tired. So I was just like, girl, okay, whatever. Do what you got to do on your end. As long as it don't require me to do nothing. So they going back and forth amongst themselves. And it's my last week of my contract. So I hit her up like, you know, did you hear any word back? If they making an issue out of it, don't worry about it. Cancel my contract. I'm not even tripping in the slightest because, again, the assignment is far. I wasn't even, I was going to be happy. I was happy to find something else because I was tired of driving an hour and a half 4 days a week. So I'm like, it's not a big deal if they are making an issue of it. Just cancel the contract. So she basically is telling me that somebody talked to him and he told them that he would change the schedule. So I'm looking at the schedule and nothing has ever changed. I'm supposed to be coming back in April. So I'm like, you know, she like, so go to him and ask him. So I text him and I say, hey, no, I text him and I say, hey, you know, they said that you were going to change the schedule. And he like, no, I didn't.
I didn't say, he like, I didn't say that at all. So I'm like, oh, okay. So, she like, I go back to my recruiter and tell her like, the man is not changing the schedule, just cancel it. And she like, everything is going through a third party. And that's why I was like, too, like, let me just go to him myself. So I'm texting him, and then once he said he wasn't going to change my schedule, I'm like, it's cool, you know, I'm going to just cancel it. But this is me now. For those who don't know me, I got a slick ass mouth, and my mouth has gotten me trouble over the years. In this situation, I don't think I had a slick mouth, but it's not what you say, it's how you say it. And my tone could have been misconstrued because it was through a text message. But the issue that I always run into is I'm a very direct person. I have no problem having difficult conversations and asking the questions that people want. I think I just lack a little tact. And I think that's just me being self-aware. Everybody can't be wrong. Like, everybody can't be saying the wrong. Everybody can't be wrong if multiple people are saying the same thing. And I notice a trend. And the trend is that, like, my mouth has gotten me in trouble before. So I had texted him. I think at that point, I texted him like, hey, and he said he wasn't changing. And I was like, okay, cool. And I should have just left it at that. But I was like, hey, I'm just curious, why are other nurses, and this is exactly what I said verbatim, but I understand how the tone of it could have been misconstrued through text messages, which is why I followed up with him in person. And so I was like, the text message said, hey, I just wanted to ask, why are some nurses' schedules being accommodated over others? At that point, honestly, it didn't matter. If I was canceling the contract, it don't matter whose schedule is being accommodated. You out of there. That's no longer your problem. But I proceeded to ask that, and he never responded back. So the day before it was my last day, I had seen him. And I'm like, hey, you know, you didn't answer my text message. He like, I didn't feel like I need to. He was spicy too, but I guess he's entitled to be spicy because he's in a leadership position and he got all the power. And so I'm like, oh, okay. So that's what we doing. So basically the conversation went like, he told me I was disrespectful. That's the part that caught me off guard. But the man said that I was disrespectful for coming at him like that. He like, I've accommodated your schedule before. And I'm like, sir, this is the first time you ever did my schedule. You a new manager. You just got this position. My schedule was being done by somebody else. And then he like, well, tell me whose schedule I was accommodating. I'm like, bro, I'm not no snitch. I just know I've had conversations where people have wanted specific days off and you've given it to them. So it's like, if I have been having this block schedule this whole entire time, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And then I do get the priority is the unit, but you also have to think too that if I'm tired and I'm fatigued, I'm no good to nobody because you want to have one day on, one day off. I just think that's just common courtesy when people work night shift. Like, especially if you work far, but he is in no way obligated to make things convenient for me. So at the end of the day, that was the end of the discussion. He said he wasn't changing it. I was like, well, because I asked him, I need to know so I can know if I need to find another assignment or not. And he was like, well, I guess you got some decisions to make. Like, he was real spicy. I was like very surprised though, because I had never had an issue with him. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. So, later on down the line, I leave the contract. I'm done. I'm on my time off. And we are still under the assumption that I am there. I'm asking my recruiter, am I canceled? Have they said I've been canceled? She like, no, you're not canceled. They didn't cancel anything. So I'm like, okay, it's getting close to the time for me to come back. Like, I had a few weeks left. So I'm like, I need to either find another contract or see what's up. I text the man like, hey, you know, I see that I'm not on the schedule. Did you fix it? Literally the same day. My recruiter texted me back, called me back, told me something, yeah, they canceled the contract. So I don't know if it's some way they got lost in limo and they forgot to communicate that or whatever. But long story short, they canceled my contract. So I wasn't tripping about it. But what I wanted to make sure was that just because I had an issue with that manager didn't mean that I would not be able to work in the hospital system at all. And so on my recruiter's end, she goes in, she asks all her people who are above her. They like, no, she's good to go. This wasn't a, you know, an issue with her nursing skills or anything like that. That was just the issue between her and the manager and a schedule conflict. That was it. No other problems. Like I said, they never had to question me about my work ethic, being on time, doing my work, doing quality work, being to keep up with the patient load. Never. So I apply for another position within that same hospital system. I get accepted for the position. No problem. Start date, sign contract, everything. My recruiter calls me back and says, they took the offer back. I said, what? She said somehow this man went and talked to, how he even knew, I don't know, or maybe they reached out to him, I don't know. I'm pretty sure they talk amongst themselves. But how he even knew that I was going there, I don't know. But basically, they said verbatim that they taken the offer back because of what was said, what was discussed with that manager. Mind you, I had references. I had to get new references from somebody at that hospital. I got 2 legit references from people at that hospital. They didn't care about them references. They only cared about what that manager said. And you know, I was upset at first. I was genuinely upset. Not because they took the offer back, but more so because people are so evil. And you know, as I'm talking to my friends about it, like they like, oh, fuck him, and you know, karma gonna come back on him. And it's like, honestly, I don't even want that for him, because I don't think that had nothing to do with me personally. When people are like vindictive like that, it really has to do with something that's going on inside of them. Because honestly, the conversation was not that deep for him to be going that far to try to make sure that I don't work in the hospital system. Like, it wasn't. No matter what my tone was like or what I was saying, I wasn't disrespectful. And we were talking about a schedule. It wasn't like I messed up or I killed a patient or it was a medication error. It was literally a schedule conflict that I was trying to understand. And so I was more so saddened, because it's like, damn, people really out here just mean and evil. I've never been a vindictive person when it comes to somebody else. When it comes to me talking to another dude and him doing something, yeah. Not now, because I've outgrown that. But in my life, if somebody has done something to me, I've never felt a need to like get them back. And so I think that's the part that made me sad. But then also I was mad because, y'all, we went through this whole, I was mad, one, because I should have went with my first mind. When I told my recruiter to cancel, I should have stood firm on my word and said, nah, I ain't trying to hear none of that. Cancel it. Because I'm on the inside, she on the outside looking in, thinking she got all this power. And it's like, girl, I go to work and see these people every day. I know how they move. I know what's going on in the unit. And I'm not the first person it happened to. So it was like, I should have really stood my ground and canceled the contract before it even escalated to this. So 1, I was mad at myself for that. 2, I was mad at myself for asking a question that was irrelevant. Because it's like, well, if you canceling the contract, what difference do it make if he accommodating somebody else's schedule? Because I think that, I know for a fact that was the part that he said it was disrespectful, that triggered everything else. 3, I'm like, how are y'all an agency and there is no policy in place for something like this? So this man can say whatever he want about me, with no facts to back it up. He can say whatever he want about me and then basically control where I go in the hospital system. Like, that's not fair. That was what I was really upset about. Like, damn, that's not even fair. But then life is not fair. You know, bad things happen to good people, bad people, whatever. That's just how life is. But it just made me upset, because I'm like, it's really his word against mine. And it was y'all, this is like, we talking about scheduling. We talking about practice. We talking about practice? Like, we're talking about scheduling. It was not like I had an issue with my work ethic. I could see if they were like, she never on time. She always making mistakes. Patients complain about her. She can't, like, it was none of that. Mind you, I finished the contract. Mind you, they extended me. Mind you, they accepted my month off. Mind you, the new hospital that I went to seen my profile and said, okay, good, let's get her in. It was merely him having an issue with me. And that was the part that was like, damn, I can't believe I'm not naive. I understand that there are people out there, but it still baffles me. Like when we got reported to the board of nursing, I just couldn't believe it was somebody that mean out here trying to like plan for our demise. And when I say I don't bother nobody, I come in, I do my work, you float with me, cool. I don't complain. I know why I'm there, to meet a need. And so for me to not be able to work in a hospital system because of that, because of him, because of a scheduling conflict, it's like when stuff like this happen, I feel like it's God's way of saying, that's not the plan I have for you. These things are happening. Like I said, I hold myself accountable. I'm self-aware enough to know that like I do got a mouth on me. Even though I don't think that I said nothing, it was like, oh my God, like, come on. Especially how he was talking to me. But I feel like it's God's way of reminding me that I need to tap into my own gifts and talents. How I need to really focus my energy on the ideas that he's given me and bringing them to fruition. Like, I feel like everything lined up perfectly as it needed to be. And my one friend was like, a part of it is yes, but a part of it is you being accountable. Okay, I've been accountable. I recognize the issue. I recognize that he was basically saying like when you go into situations like that, you can't change people. Those people are, I don't want to say stuck, because being a staff nurse is not, it's not a bad thing. Sometimes I realize it's far, I tell y'all all the time that it's far easier for me to do my 12 hours and dip than to be an entrepreneur. But when situations like this happens, it reminds me that that's probably not my calling. Yeah, I'm good at it, but you really need to focus on what God called you to do. Like, God didn't give me these ideas to sit on them. All my money is up here. It don't depend on these hospital systems or none of that. And so, as much as I would have liked to, extend or get another contract, and obviously I don't know if I'm gonna get another contract or not. I'm just kind of playing it by ear right now. I'm not in a rush to get back to work, which is I'm thankful for. I'm thankful that God gave me the wisdom to stack my money for a situation like this. So it's not like I'm scrambling and I'm like, oh, I gotta get to work, oh, I can't pay my bills. Like, I'm good for a couple months. But in the same token, it's like I know that money is gonna run out, and so it's like I'm stuck, but not even stuck. I know what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm smart enough to know, like, either I gotta get another job or I gotta tap into these, this passive income that I've created. That's the problem. I've created this passive income, but I haven't been promoting it. All the stuff that I have, like, it's like, if you see it, you see it. And then this last little project that I did, it ain't no little project because it was expensive. I haven't, like, a part of me don't even want to put it out. And it's like, girl, you mean to tell me you spent all this money to sit on this? Oh, okay, cool. But, oh, that got in my eye. But, yeah, that's the story time. It's just, okay, lashes are done. They turned out good. Honestly, I could do my lashes better, but the thing about these is they don't last long as the individuals. But the moral of the story is that now it's like, I really got to get on my shit. Like, now it's really time to tap in. I think travel nursing is a crutch for me because I know that I can go to work, do my 12 hours, get a bag. But because of that, when you're working, that's not to say quit your job at all. That's not what I'm saying. Use your day job to fund your dreams. And that's what I was doing. But it's also, you know, being a nurse is taxing. And so a lot of my energy was consumed by just going to work, and I wasn't able to put it into my own goals and dreams. And so now I'm in a situation where I'm not working. It's like, it's time to get on it. So that was my little story time. Anyway, so I'm about to get dressed. We're going to another grand opening. Hey, Alexa, pause music. We're going, I thought she was about to get louder. We're going to another, y'all, look at my face. It's getting clearer too. I be so all over the place in the vlogs. I think I got ADD, but anyway, we're going to another grand opening. This one is a post-op business. I'm excited about that. I'm gonna stop and go grab her some flowers really quick, and then after that, me and Kiera are gonna go to 2 Urban Licks. It's a new restaurant. We usually go out like once a month and have our little girl time, girl talk or whatever. But we're gonna go there after the grand opening. So I will see y'all at the grand opening. Okay, Okay, body.
It's giving.
Okay,
it's
body.
Giving. It's giving.
Okay. All right, so we are here at Sade's grand opening. Better Bodies of Atlanta. She does post-op care. Come see her. She is out in Decatur. Yeah, we're in Decatur. So we about to go in.
Every second, every minute, man, I every second, every minute, man, I every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Man, I swear that she can get it. Man, I swear that she can get it. Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can. Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad.
Hey y'all, it is Sunday. Happy Sunday. It is, what time is it? It's dang, it's 1:30 already. Anyway, I think the last time I saw y'all yesterday, I was probably at the grand opening. Yesterday was such a good day. Like the energy was just beautiful yesterday. Like I needed that for my spirit. Like going to the grand opening and seeing her from like the beginning of her journey to now, like her space, y'all, was immaculate. I think I recorded, and y'all gonna keep hearing me say, I think it was music playing though, so I don't know if I could actually play it, but you will hear me say through the whole entire thing, like, oh my God, I'm in love. Y'all know I love interior. Oh, y'all probably don't know. I love interior design. But anyway, her space was beautiful. Congrats to her. If y'all in the Atlanta area, go check her out. And then after that, we had ended up going to Pont City. We went to Bar Vegan. By the time we got there, I wasn't even hungry. But you know, Atlanta is for vibes, and Bar Vegan was a vibe. We went there, we ate, and then we went up to the rooftop, and we just chilled and talked. Like yesterday, I don't know, the energy just felt good. Like it was a beautiful day. Like I felt cute. My skin was skinning. Like everything just was like perfect yesterday. I needed that. So today is Sunday. I'm not even doing much, but doing my Q2 goals. Like I'm getting ahead on them. Do y'all do goals like that by the quarter? I started doing that once we had opened the medspa, and I don't know, I just like to break my goals down break my goals into those like 4 quarters. But what I also started doing this year is the 12-week work year. I started organizing my goals like that, so that's what I'm really doing right now. I'm doing a I'm gonna do a I don't know if I'm gonna put it on Instagram or TikTok. I feel like I need to get on TikTok, but the girls on Instagram said they were curious as to how I plan my goals, so I'm about to do that. I figured I'm gonna record a video while I'm doing it. I'm doing a brain dump first. I'm just super, I don't know, I'm just super detailed. Like my goals have to be like down to the point, otherwise like if it's too vague it won't get done. So that's what I'm doing now. Like I said, it's Sunday. I'm just chilling today. I don't have much planned. I just wanted to check in with y'all and talk later. Hey guys, I'm so goofy. I'm so excited. So I have been working on a course, a medspa course, because I have my coaching calls, and so when I do the coaching calls, I realized that like us, how we really didn't know what we were getting into, the financial responsibility, the resources, like we really had no clue. And I do my coaching calls, and the girls are just like that as well. So I created a course that basically allows you to open up your med spa from beginning to end. Like everything you need to know, including marketing, resources, all of that. Everything that I wish we would have had to kind of guide us so that we wouldn't have to waste time and money. So I'm excited because the course is finally done. It's so crazy. This floor is slippery, child. It is so crazy how an idea, something that was literally just an idea, is now like up. Like it's there. Like the actual product is available. And I'm just so excited because that was my Q1 goal. You know, this is the last week in quarter 1. And so I just feel so good that I'm done, honey. But I'm a little bit overwhelmed because my coach, she just sent me my email with like everything. Like I had a list of questions, and I'm just going through my website because I finally got me an official website. Before, it's just like links. If you ever purchase something from me, like it's just links. I wanted a website where everybody can go into one space. And y'all, I'll put the by the time this up, everything will be like actually launched and published. But I'll put the my website. Y'all go critique it. Let me know how you feel about it, what it look like. Like, I want feedback because I want it to be functional. I don't want nobody to come to my website and be like, what am I supposed to do here? But I'm going through everything, checking all the links, and I'm just getting so excited because I'm like, oh my God, like, it's done, it's finished, it's here. But I'm a little overwhelmed because I haven't necessarily put it out. And so this week I want to start like putting stuff out. So it's like, you got to do this, you got to do that. So I'm about to make me, I've started my little list of everything I got to do because even though I'm excited, I'm overwhelmed by things that need to be basically just finished up. Just like little stuff here and there, like my financing option, little stuff. But I'm excited. I'm really excited. I am extremely excited because this has been a long time coming. Like, it was just an idea. Like, I just thought of it just off of the strength of me doing my coaching calls. Like, man, I wish it was something that I can give to the girls so that they can have, like, as a resource that it can kind of help them, because I didn't have that. And so I'm just excited about it. So I'm about to finish that up. At 5:30 we're gonna go for a walk, and I'm probably gonna be working all night just because, I don't know, I'm just excited. I'm excited about my project. I'm excited about it being done. I'm excited about putting it out there. I'm a little nervous for sure. But I don't just be putting out anything. So I didn't, it took me so long to put it out because you ever buy things from people and you be like, girl, I could have looked this up. I spent this money for what? I don't want people saying that about me. Even the coaching calls, if y'all have had a coaching call with me, I need to start doing testimonies, but people say like, man, I got so much information out of that coaching call, because y'all know I love to talk. But I want people to get their money's worth. So it's the same thing with my course. Like, I really want to see results. Like, I'm not just trying to make a bag. Like, I really want y'all to open up your own med spa. And I created this so that y'all don't have to make the same mistakes that we made, so you can go on and be successful, or even come out of nursing school and do it. Because, you know, they ain't tell us nothing about this. It was straight going to the hospital. So I'm excited. I'm having a great day. I just want to check in with y'all. I'll probably just see y'all tomorrow because I'm not doing nothing other than working. Or I'll see y'all at some point when I'm actually doing something this week, because literally all I'm doing is working. So I'll chat with y'all later. Hey y'all. Hey y'all. So it is Tuesday. Today I was feeling like blah. I'm about to come on my period probably today, but I was like, I ain't got time. Get your ass out the house. So we gonna do a little I feel like we could do a little series. Y'all know I've been in Atlanta for 2 years, and I really don't be knowing Atlanta like that. And I'm like, you need to get out more. So maybe I can do like a little, oh, you know who I seen gave me this idea? Peyton Charles, because she live in Dallas or Houston, and she do like a living alone diaries, but more like mine can be like the ATL version of that. I think that's a good idea. And it'll give me a way to get out the house. So anyway, what I'm about to do is go to a coffee shop and do some work. I'm actually going on a, I guess this could be a date. Child, we gonna have dating chronicles too, because dating in Atlanta is dating in Atlanta. But anyway, we're about to go on a date to the coffee shop. He has some work to do. I have some work to do. So I figured like that'd just be a nice little neutral place where we get to know each other, but like still do stuff. And then also get my ass out the house. So I just want to check in with y'all, and I will see y'all at the coffee shop. It is Friday. I don't think I'll talk to y'all all week because I have been just doing work, which is what I'm about to do now. I feel so good though, y'all. Yesterday I was stuck in a rut. I hate when I'm like that. One thing about it, I haven't talked about my depression in a while, but it is so easy for me to fall into depression. If I'm being honest, I don't like confusion, chaos, or rejection. I just don't like when anything comes in my life and unsettles my plan. If I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that's why I never ask God for patience. I never ask him for strength or to increase my faith, because I know it's about to come with a test and I don't want to be tested. I just be wanting my life to go smooth, but we know that in order to grow and to build our character, we got to go through stuff. So anyway, I say all to say I was in a rut yesterday, but your girl is feeling good today. I have some creative juices flowing, so I'm about to go downstairs and just work and get all my thoughts out while I'm in this mood, because it don't take me but 5 seconds. Like 1 minute I'm like, yeah, I'm good, next minute I'm talking about, oh my God, my life. Anyway, so I will see y'all. It's early in the morning. Is it 9 o'clock? It's about to be 10 o'clock. I say early for me because I don't be getting up early. I'm not a morning person. But yeah, let's go. I just wanted to check in with y'all. That's all I'm doing today, and then we gonna make a Target run because I need to get a lot of stuff for the house, like toilet paper, dishwashing pods, stuff like that. So I'll check in with y'all later.